here to protest. There he is.
Oh no!
Why is Nash moving around like that?
And I can't hear y'all. I cannot hear you.
Damn it, Joe. Your joke doesn't work.
I know.
I like how the doors are on a higher layer than we are, so we can like get under them.
You're on the same layer. I just don't know. I think this is placed later, maybe. I don't know. It's weird.
Hey, I'm hiding there.
Now the doors are here.
I.
There's Billy. Can you hear us
I
now,
can
Billy?
finally hear people. Who's moving the
Joe.
wood?
Go, Joe, before it breaks.
Oh, what's Nash doing? Why is Nash moving around? How's the
Birds. Do that. Do that.
Oh, what the dude? I didn't know I could do that.
Yeah, you can like highlight both and drag them both.
Should have been doing that last time. Yeah. So that was because
No longer can you.
yeah, Eula was dragging Nash around while Nash was unconscious, so I had control of your token.
All right. So, do we want to clarify some of last week's session because it seemed like we had some confusion about what happened in the.
I think
chat.
after reading everything, we're all on the same page of what happened. It's just people don't know what they're going to do.
Right.
Where's
Okay.
Hammerman? We should get the stairs set up.
All right. Yeah, I did not anticipate this like becoming a thing, so I was.
It doesn't have to be a thing.
Oh, it's
no.
gonna be a thing.
I did not make it a thing. Let me see.
Well, to be fair, though, it became a thing because people.
because you decided the character was an ass and was gonna punch us in the face at the first provocation.
I didn't punch anybody in the face.
Listen.
No,
to
I'm talking JJ.
No, watch the video. He gave him like 3 chances.
It's true that there were a lot of threats made before there was any sort of attack.
I didn't think there was threats. He just said, give me the key. And I was like, what are you going to give me for it? And he was like, give me the key. And I'm like,
You said, how about your life? And then you said, oh, I think I'll keep that anyway.
oh, well,
Well,
There were definite threats made.
I'm still not going to be intimidated into giving something for free. Something that I earned on my own. Like, we didn't even earn it as a group, in my opinion. Like, I walked in there, I killed Crowley myself.
Well, Lorcan may think that, but if you, Martin, think that, I would disagree because I would say that it was only because of like me running interference and keeping everybody else away from you, and then Ramos and Durka running interference to keep everyone on the stairs away. You had the option to do that.
Yes.
So I would disagree with you about that. I would understand Lorcan maybe thinking that, but she wouldn't.
Lorcan thinks that she killed Crowley on her own, and that the loot that she took from Crowley, she gets to keep for her own. But she's already planning on splitting all of that evenly. Unless, of course, she dies, and then she doesn't get her part.
Durka, Boberka, banana fana, Foferka.
All right. I almost put Peridot in every time.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
No, go ahead and put him in, and I'll tell Drax that I'll give him the keys if he kills Durka, or if he kills Peridot.
All right.
Hey, we're in a hole.
Yeah, I mean it symbolizes like going up. Like above you, there's like stairs, like on the
Oh.
edges, like going up. So,
Okay.
selected. Alright, you guys better fight or something because I'm making this.
So can we assume that basically along the wavy edge here there are stairs looping up to the surface,
Yes.
and that the start of the stairs is perhaps like over here?
Yeah, that's a good spot.
JJ, why didn't you just copy and paste all of our tokens from the previous page into here?
What?
So you didn't have to, so that you didn't have to change all of these permissions.
What?
Yeah, if you just go to the previous page, go on the token layer, highlight all those tokens, then right-click and copy, then come over here and hit paste. It'll move all of us in with the tokens at the same size and.
You son of a bitch.
I wonder if that would keep our counter stats as well, like health and stuff.
I don't know. I've never tried that, but I think when you do a copy of something from that, it literally brings everything from that token that's associated with that token over.
For example, I don't actually know what my health was because it was in the token, unfortunately, and that doesn't like connect to my sheet for whatever reason. I wish it would. I wish when I use the red box, I wish that was just permanently attached to my health.
Yeah, I agree. I have to keep it in both places when we switch sessions.
You can. So can you guys go and edit your? Can you edit your sheet?
No. Well, I mean, we can edit our sheet, but if you go to edit token, it does not have anything.
So like, if you so when you click on your token, do you get like the little gearbox that takes you?
Yeah.
So like in bar 1, bar 2, bar 3, do you see those?
Yeah, but when you put stuff in there, it doesn't stay between screens.
Oh, okay. So you guys don't see another thing that says like I can assign 1 bar to like HP.
Nope, I don't have that.
Okay.
Yep.
So I can assign it. Okay, so that's probably what I should start doing. I'm gonna make a blank sheet where all the permissions are set, and then just copy and paste like Martin was doing. So from now on, I'll just the red box is going to be associated with your HP, but maybe I'll do that starting later.
Yeah.
Can you easily check what my health is in the other sheet?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 7, somewhere in the 7 to 12 range.
I'm thinking 6 actually, but I don't remember for sure.
All right. Does anyone need anything else from the previous?
Nope. I'm full health.
I think it's probably the upstairs one. Actually,
The upstairs or downstairs?
upstairs, because that's where battle was taking place. Although you could be right. I guess it could be downstairs if I never had a reason to put it in here.
Distraction.
Okay. Wait, I've got 11.
Okay.
Okay. So the things that happened last week, Drax is like, in no friendly terms, give me the key. And then there's no, I'm not giving you the key. And he's like, okay, if you don't do it. And then you were like, yeah, whatever, noob. And
That's exactly how it went.
and so go ahead and
Do you want to move us to the battle page first?
this is the. Oh, I'm sorry.
I screwed it up.
Yeah, it's all Jim's fault. Okay. To the
Well,
initiative.
I'm dead.
Sweet, I might be able to salvage things.
Oh.
What?
Not with an initiative like that.
Durga has initiative 22, but she's not on the page for some reason.
What?
You didn't click on your token.
My token is absolutely clicked. I'm looking at it.
JJ, wouldn't Drax just have a surprise round and then go into normal initiative?
Or have initiative of 1,000.
1,000 is the
Yeah,
is
no.
regular initiative.
Yeah, you're right. He would. So what did he have? 8?
That actually benefits him
Yeah.
because that means he'll get to go twice before Lorcan.
Oh shit!
Not that it matters. If John's theory is correct and he's like a level 7 fighter or whatever, he's going to be able to get off like 4 to 6 attacks. That's going to be enough to kill me if he just puts them all on me.
How does surprise rounds work in 5e though? Is it a full round or is it?
I honestly don't know.
I'm not sure either. If it's only a partial round, then that would be a
See
little.
also travel surprise.
Well, but even if he is only partial, he's going to get a full turn before me.
Well, yeah, but Durka and I would get a turn before he gets his full turn.
Derek is going to save herself. Let's not pretend that she actually is going to have a part in this.
So it's been hard learning the 5e rules because my brain automatically defaults to like Pathfinder
Mm-hmm.
whenever I think about something. Like I've had a lot of trouble learning the 5e rules.
Surprise is the
surprise is just a full round.
Full round.
Yeah, so he can kill me right now if he chooses.
Okay. So
JJ, don't hold back, man. Do what he would do.
no, so this is literally what he is going to do. Oh, wait, Nash, are you in the turn order?
Oh, I didn't know I was conscious. Let me roll it real quick.
Oh, I don't think you are conscious.
He is not conscious.
That's true.
But you should probably roll to be in the order anyway, just in case somebody does something to make you conscious.
Hey, man, I'm getting to roll dice. It's all good.
All right. All right, so we need to.
So I think technically Ramus can get you conscious by rallying you or whatever.
I don't know
Okay.
I don't know what his initiative is, so I'm making it up.
As long as Ramos can use that a second time before a short rest.
He uses it. It's part of his superiority dice. So as long as he still has superiority dice to spend,
Oh, okay.
but
he
he's going to say he specifically mentioned in the email or in the chat thread that he could wake up Nash if we wanted, but it'd probably be better if there were heals because he could only give him like 5 temporary hit points or something like that.
Okay, I missed that.
Okay, so he is going. So, when he is attacking you, when he's getting ready to attack you, you can tell that he's like just kind of like, you know how people have like fighting stances and they're like ready and stuff. He just kind of like seems to just like kind of like flail and like you guys feel like you could hit him easier and stuff. So he's gonna hit. He's gonna attack Lorcan.
He's a frenzied berserker, isn't he?
He's not a frenzied berserker, but he has. So he's going to have
Some combat
advantage.
expertise.
Oh God! He has advantage with the natural 20. Awesome.
Okay. So.
Crit with a hammer. That's gonna hurt.
Yar.
All right. So it is. You rolled the dice twice, and the damage once. All right, and so he's like swinging, and he's like kind of like hitting you, kind of like up like this. Make an athletics save, like an athletics check.
4.
Athletics is not my thing, but we'll roll it.
Okay. So you are knocked back 10 feet, and as his like bonus action, he like jumps in the air and it like comes down and does like a slam attack on you as you're like knocked back. And so does so he is going to what do I do? Does a 13 hit you?
Yep. I saw that 10 and I was like, whoo, we missed. Nope, 13 hits.
Okay. So plus. So how do you roll multiple dice of different sides? So it's just
Just plus like 1d6 plus 1d8 plus 3.
okay. Okay. And then so he like stops there and he's like, the key. And so it is Eula's go.
So hold on, or I guess not. Hold on. Well, yeah. Doesn't Durga go?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Sorry, she was at the top. For some reason, I thought Drax was at the top. Durka, your go.
Is Lorcan still conscious?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Just barely. I have 1 hit point.
Okay.
Durka climbs the stairs.
Yeah, just run away, Dirk. We know what you're going to do.
No, so Durga's gonna climb up here and then jump off and slam her body into him. No.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So Durga's going to go to right here, and she is going to attempt to put him in a hypnotic daze. So he needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15. Is that what my spell save is? 15. Yeah. She goes. Shh.
Okay. So save is not good.
Damn it! If only we had leveled, I could have Misty stepped out of that.
Hold on 1 second. So this is
It's a charm effect.
it's a charm effect.
Yes.
Alright, so, okay. Yep. Should have to make it. 19.
Okay. No effect. And then, let's see. So I probably can't move away from him anymore. That's provoking, right?
Correct.
So Durka will go. Yeah, I guess she'll just stay right here. So. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Eula.
There we go. Okay. So let me do that. Does he have some sort of belt pouch?
Yeah, I would say probably does. Everybody has, like a Utila belt, I guess. Because people don't wear pants with pockets usually. I don't know. Pockets aren't cool.
Then I'll cast. I got it. I'll cast Mage Hand. No, the polyline.
I was like, what?
Got it. Can't read just a segment. So yeah, I'll cast Mage Hand. Use my bonus action to try to not take the whole belt pouch, but like slip something out of the belt pouch.
Okay.
And I will move.
This is the time to be just stealing stuff. Eula.
I've got a reason. I'll move over here and say, it's got to be quick. Lorcan, I agreed to give him the key.
Okay. Nash is unconscious. You're dreaming of your friends getting whacked by hammers falling from the sky.
Nice.
Ramus, he is going to move all the way over here. Actually, move right here, so Lorcan still has his advantage, and then he is going to, because John told me what he was going to do.
Did he specify whether or not he was going to do this thing before I could act? Because I got the impression that some people weren't planning on attacking him unless I attacked him back.
No, his is he said nothing about attacking him. This is mostly like save Lorcan, use rally to give Nash temp HP. Alright, so he rallies to give Nash temp HP, so I have to look up exactly how much rally gives. Someone knows off the top of their head.
I just know it's a roll.
Roll the superiority die.
Yeah.
Which his superiority die is a D10? D8?
It depends on his level. I don't know what it is off the top of my head.
Last time he rolled 1d8. Wait, what? 12 minus 10 divided by 2. So 1 plus 1d8. Yes, he rolled a d8 plus 1.
D8 plus 1. Okay.
At least one.
Is that wisdom? The +1?
I don't know. It's just floor 12 minus 10 divided by 2.
The actual rally is that once on your turn, you can use a bonus action to expend 1 superiority dice. This creature gains temporary hit points equal to the superiority dice roll plus your charisma modifier.
Got it.
Oh, come on. 2 HP.
Hey, you're conscious.
Nash is conscious.
Yeah, man. Woo, consciousness, bitches.
You can heals.
You were in a very different situation than you were before.
Yeah.
You passed out being beaten up by a genie. You wake up with somebody else beating us with a hammer.
Okay. So
Not very different.
it is Drax's go. Everyone has to make
Oh, shit.
A death save.
Guys, I enjoyed being conscious for the 2 seconds.
that would be hilarious.
Not like haha hilarious. More like fuck that's hilarious.
That would be funny.
If this ability is only adjacent to Drax, then Nash would be the one who doesn't have to make a roll.
Yay!
It's anyone who can see him.
Oh.
All right, make a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, I'm good at that.
Natural 1. Awesome.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, I don't do.
Oh, wait, I have a natural 1. Ha, I can roll again.
Yay!
23. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
In contrast, I rolled a natural 2, Martin.
All right. So he on his turn he's gonna look real intimidating, and he's says something aggressively. I just want the key. And so, but he shouts it, and he get this kind of frightful presence. And so only Durka is frightened. So
And you
Is that like an actual state?
yes.
and Eula, who rolled a 3.
Say again.
And Eula, who rolled a 3.
Oh yeah. So yeah. Eula and Durka are frightened, which is on page 192.
Yeah, I got it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Disadvantage on ability and attack. Can't willingly move closer.
Yep. For 4 rounds. Okay.
Did you say that we have to try to move away?
Whatever the. I don't think
You
it says.
can't willingly move closer. You don't have to move away, but you can't get closer.
All right. That would be hard anyway.
All right. Lorcan, your go.
Since Eula told me she had already made a deal to give him the key, and I'm about to die, I'm just gonna say fetch dog and throw the key back in the door.
Okay.
Be right back, guys.
Oh man, Eula. Oh man, Eula.
All right.
You should probably stay in rounds, Eula. Grab the key after he goes inside and lock him in. Oh my god. Durka.
So you just saw Lorcan throw the key, but you are frightened and scared.
You can move towards the key.
I can, but I'm not going back in the door. That's crazy talk. I'm going to cast a spell. I'm going to cast.
Oh, wait. Before you say what you're going to cast, JJ, as part of my turn, since I only used my free item interaction or whatever to throw my key away,
Yep.
can I, like, try to, like, I don't know, like, slyly pinprick him with the dagger I took from Crowley? I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to, like,
yeah, no,
damage.
I mean, yeah,
I'm not trying to damage him or anything. I just want to be able to draw a little blood.
make a.
It's not ominous.
So this is going to be very important. Make a stealth check. So here's what you can do. You feel that you can try and be sneaky and prick him, but if you aren't sneaky, it might end badly. Your character
I'm
would
gonna
know
take. I'm gonna take the risk.
that. Okay.
You use stealth or sleight of hand.
So yeah, whichever.
It's the same modifier regardless for
Yeah.
me. So
Probably sleight of hand would be the best one.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right. Let's see. What's his perception?
Oh come on! It's a natural 20. Unless he natural 20s the perception, there's no fucking way.
Per the rules, and I'm pretty sure we stated this at the beginning, natural 20s
Yeah,
are
natural 20s
natural
are
20s and natural ones are only affecting attacks.
Yep.
Pretty sure I stated that.
Yep, that was true.
All right.
Don't see it.
Oh, this is natural one.
All right. Yeah. So, yep, you're able to prick him without him
Excellent.
noticing.
That's all I wanted. Flee, dog. Go get your key.
All right, Durka.
Now, Durka, you can cast your spell.
So Durka didn't see that, right?
I mean, anyone else could roll
perception.
perception.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay.
Oh, natural 20.
Eula saw it.
So Durka didn't see that. So she is still under the impression that dude could possibly be attacking her. So Durka is going to cast Suggestion. Oh wait, I don't know if I can if we're in combat. Crap, I thought about that. Or he maybe just has advantage.
I know that if you're casting a ranged spell on him, you have disadvantage on the attack. But outside of that, I don't.
Yeah,
know.
I'm thinking that he might have.
That's with Charm Person for sure, but Suggestion, I don't know. Charm Person, he would definitely have advantage on the save.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say that for Suggestion, does it?
I wouldn't expect it to.
Oh, wait. If you were
Suggestion,
in the very last sentence, if we damage the target, it ends. But other than that, no.
yeah, that I would expect. Because Suggestion is actually supposed to be a fairly useful in combat, whereas Charm Person is supposed to be more for like socializing.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to cast Suggestion on him.
All right.
That's my last second level spell. So
Right
he
back
needs to
up and
make-
get the bourbon glass real quick.
He needs to make a DC 15 Wisdom save again.
Close. All right. So Suggestion.
So I say, leave,
Jonathan.
just leave your weapons and belt here and go get the key so nobody else gets hurt.
I hope that works, but
Would you like me to read the description of Suggestion?
No.
What kind of cheese are you trying to pull here?
I cast Suggestion on him and told him he should go get the key and leave his weapons and belt here so nobody else gets hurt.
Lorcan threw the key and said, "Fetch dog."
Right? It's inside the door now. So I'm like, go get the key. Go get the key and wait there. We'll make sure nobody else. That will make sure nobody else gets hurt.
Also, if Ramos would like to make a perception check, Lorcan subtly pricked Drax with a dagger. Got a natural 20 on the sleight of hand. Drax got a natural 1 on his perception. So Drax didn't realize this, but Eula did see it.
And you used your rally to rally Nash.
Eula informed Lorcan that that Eula had said that he could have the key. Lorcan's at 1 hit point now.
Joe didn't get to go before the dude natural 20'd me on an attack. So
How do you natural 20 you if I was standing next to you?
You
He
weren't
had
standing next to him yet.
he weren't standing next to me yet, and he had something that gave him advantage. Like he had swung his hammer over his head and did some kind of thing that gave him advantage.
All right, that's cool.
So even if you had given him disadvantage, they would have canceled out, and that was his first roll was the natural 20. So
Yep.
one way or another, he would have got the natural 20.
That's just for that mechanic's called recklessness.
What would have happened if he'd been poisoned, which gives him disadvantage?
Then
he
they,
tries to use
they
the
don't
ability-
stack.
They don't stack. Yeah.
Any number of advantages and disadvantages just result in neutral.
Okay, Corey.
Yes.
All right.
What did he have to make, Corey?
He failed it. It was DC 15.
So he's going to be like, so no one gets hurt. It makes sense that I would leave my hammer here, but not my belt. And then he leaves his hammer, but not his belt.
Okay. Whatever.
And goes back inside.
And he waits there. All right, guys, let's go.
How long does that last?
8 hours.
Wow.
I thought it was concentration.
Concentration, 8 hours.
You better concentrate for a
So
long
as long
time,
as,
Corey.
as long as he doesn't cast any other concentration spells or take damage, he can maintain that 8 hours.
I don't even know. Is it concentration? It's definitely 8 hours, but
Oh man. Okay, so you guys are able to make it to the surface.
Wait, really important. Is anybody taking the hammer?
Yeah, this is
Yeah, I thought we were taking the hammer. I thought that was the point of pissing him off and doing that. I don't know.
I mean,
Wasn't this the really ornate
nervous about
cool-looking
something
hammer?
taking the hammer.
At this point, I am not taking the hammer, but
JJ, did I get something out of his belt pouch?
Yep. You got a big pouch of chewing tobacco.
I tossed that to Lurkin. Here, that's his payment for the keys.
I'll look at like my bloody face and be like, not worth it.
so is the hammer like super ornate and cool?
That's what you said
Yes.
last week, so we should take it with us.
I'm not gonna take it.
Yeah.
But all I care about right now is getting away and hoping that I heal back my pretty looks.
I'm pretty sure he will track us down if someone takes that.
You can always leave it behind somewhere. Yeah.
We
You
can
can only take it once, you know?
Ramos, if you want it, take
What
it.
is it? What is it, though? Is it like a mall or something?
It is.
Or is it just a...
It's like a warhammer.
So it's a
It's like a
warhammer?
maul. Yeah, like it's
Well, no, if it's a warhammer, he's two-handing it for the D10. Is that how that...
Nope, it's a maul. Like it's
Because a maul's 2d6 damage, and you were rolling 1d10,
1d10. So I guess
which is a warhammer that's being versatile in two hands.
well, I just kind of make stuff up.
Well, but now you have to
See, but this is
solidify
an
it, 'cause that's
important
gonna depend on
distinction
whether or
for
not John
Ramos.
takes it.
Okay.
It's a two-handed bludgeoning weapon that does 1d10. Versatile.
Which means it can be one-handed. If it's versatile, that's what that means.
So you could be
A 1d8.
a 1d8. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I would pick it up. Let's see. If it was a two-handed weapon, then I wouldn't. I'd be like, well, I like my shield.
Making enemies.
All right.
I can, yeah.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here, guys.
So you pick up the hammer.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Eula will ask Ramos, are you sure about that?
Can
Durga won't.
change
He's
mine
like, get the
later.
fuck out of here.
All right.
What, Joe? When you say you're sure about that, and Rama says, you know, he can change his mind later, I'm gonna point at my face, and be like, I paid for it.
Okay, so yeah, you guys make it to the surface. You guys kind of open up to there's like a secret door kind of in a cellar. So you come out into a cellar, and you're able to like go out through the cellar. You're like in District 8, you know, some random spot in District 8. This, you know, super nondescript.
JJ, did you specify last time how much we know of what actually happened in the real world before we got taken by the Jinn?
Nope. You know that Durka was looking at the letters, and she was the only one to notice that it is 7 days later.
Yeah, I just
Oh.
wanted to know if I actually killed the guard that was in love with me, or if that was just part of the hallucination.
I think we're gonna have to figure that out.
I have to figure that out.
Okay, well then let's just go home.
Started.
Yeah. I think going home is a good idea. I would like to sleep a little bit.
Yeah, I got lots of stuff I want to do.
Okay.
It's also been a week, so we're going to have to talk about going back to the warehouse, probably, the storehouse. We have a lot of stuff to figure out.
The storehouse probably isn't going to be ready in a week, or I'd say let's just retreat to there.
There's also a cube.
Yeah.
Does anybody want a heel slapped up on him right now?
Yeah. I think we
Who's-
should do all the deals.
Don't waste your heals on me. Eula can heal me up.
Oh yeah. Here you go. Zap. I'll do that a few times.
We should
Sweet.
try and we should look up Grand Lot too.
Let's try to get ourselves in a more advantageous position.
Yeah, first let's
Ugh.
sleep a little bit.
Yeah. Granol's waited a week. He can wait another day.
Mage is hunting for cube.
Oh yeah, mages are hunting for the cube. We should bury that fucker.
We can go sleep in. Well, we'd probably have to leave the city, or I'd say let's just go to Garbash's tomb. But
Hey, Durka. Is there? And obviously Joe knows this. Is there any way to, like shield something from being, found by magic? Like the divination
Yes.
stuff. Can you like shield things from that somehow?
Yes.
How would we do that?
I cast a spell on it.
Oh, really?
do you
Yeah.
have that spell right now?
Yes.
You can have it tomorrow for sure.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, but do you have it right now?
No.
He
Would Durka know and be able to tell us about the thin sheet of lead?
probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
a
I'll tell
practitioner.
you all the way. I'll tell you, I can cast a spell on it. We can. I mean, we don't even need a thin sheet of lead. Like, if we put it in a big enough stone tomb, it will be hidden as well.
Oh, let's
Maybe we should go to Garbash's.
if
What
we
is
get out of
like,
the city with it. But if they're
I'm
really looking
assuming-
for it, they probably have checkpoints.
Yeah, I'm assuming out of character that is still true, right? Like a thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of stone, or no, a foot of stone, 3 feet of wood, or something like that. Whatever it is.
I never read that, but I always liked that, so probably.
That was the way it was in 3.5. It was like a thin sheet of lead, or some number of feet of stone, or some number of feet of wood, or something.
If we went down into the cave where they were keeping the original ghoul, and then just put like a stone something over that should block it.
Yeah, I believe 1 foot of steel or stone, thin sheet of lead, 3 feet of wood, dirt, or some other similar material. That blocks.
No, I'm pretty sure that blocks like magical sight. I'm not sure that blocks things like locate object.
It blocks any scrying tagged spell in 3.5. Even if it doesn't say. If it's got the scrying tag, it blocks it. Which locate object may not, but it does block any
All
scrying.
right, let's see what the 3.5 rules. That's a pretty edge case. So
So locate object specifically says you can't locate an object of any thickness of lead. Even a thin sheet blocks the direct path between you and the object, but it doesn't mention any of the other things.
Let's just
I
go
guess
buy
it's
some
fine.
land.
Just
Guys,
lead.
Lorcan will share with you guys that she'll pull out this big bag of gold. There's a lot of gold here. The gold that we had before and more.
Ooh, sweet.
Let's just go buy a
A
box.
thin sheet of lead.
Yes.
Yeah, or just a lead box. We don't need anything that big.
Okay.
There's something that will fit in, but like let's not go in with the cube and inquire about it. Like one of us go and do that while the rest of us stay here.
Okay.
I'm not a good one to go in lying situations.
Yeah,
I
I'd
need to
say
lie to buy a lead box. Just say I want to buy a lead box.
Yeah.
I vote
Buy a lead
Eula.
line.
Eula has a disguise self spell left.
I can disguise self, and I can go ask for a lead line chest.
yes.
I'm not
Okay.
sure if burrow speeds are still a thing, but if necessary, I could turn into something with a burrow speed, take the box with me, and bury it underground.
Right. Or don't you have meld into stone? Can't you like
Yeah,
get down in there?
yeah, but I gotta hang on to it, so I'd have to like sit underground for a few hours while.
All right,
figure it out.
so are you guys trying to buy a lead box right now? Is that the plan, or are you wanting to burrow?
Yeah,
or...
let's
box,
let's try and
probably.
see if we can get a lead box.
All right, so you go to blacksmith and
And
Joe goes.
Eula's actually
Eula disguised.
like a lead lined chest. Like I'm thinking toward the future. I want something fairly sizable.
okay.
Like, this is not just for the cube. I can imagine future uses.
Well,
Nice.
if you buy a ridiculously huge one, I don't know if it's just for you or not. Because
All right, so you show up and the guy is like, to lead line this whole chest, I'll take all the lead that I have on me, and then I won't be able to supply it for a week, so it'll cost you 100 gold.
Sold.
And how long would it take you to do that?
An hour.
Oh fuck. Buy the biggest one that he has already made.
Yeah. Do you have anything like that already? It's smaller.
No, usually we don't make just lead containers. It's not really a good working material. It's
Well, it doesn't have to be lead. It could be a normal chest that's just kind of lined with that. In fact, if I went and got you a wooden chest, could you like just line it with a thin layer of lead?
yeah, no, that's literally what I was gonna do for 100 gold. I have this chest here. And it's gonna take me an hour to fix all the lead sheets cut them up to the right size and fix all the corners with the lead so there's no magic seeping through or anything.
Mhm.
He does say that, by the way.
He knows what it's for. The only possible reason that a blacksmith makes a lead line box.
Right.
So he says it's gonna take me an hour and 100 gold because it's literally gonna take all my lead I have with me.
I like it, Lorcan.
Wait, Lorcan's not there.
Yeah, we sent you to go do it.
Oh, I thought you said you were there.
You're there by yourself.
All right.
I honestly have no clue how much that's supposed to cost.
That's probably not
Whatever.
crazy. A chest is 5 gold by itself. So a chest lined with lead what is clearly in a pinch in all this guy's lead. I would totally see that as a reasonable markup.
Yeah. All right. Let's go for it.
Okay, so in an hour he has you a perfectly sealable lead-lined chest
Sweet.
of good quality.
Motherfucker goes in it immediately.
Yep.
Unless there's something that it was doing to Ramus that makes him not want to let go of it.
So like immediately, like in the middle of the street immediately.
No,
or, like,
not that
in the
quite
back
immediately.
alley immediately.
in a back alley.
Yeah. As soon as he brings the chest to us and we're out of sight.
All right. Okay.
And then we will walk away using back alleys to a different street and walk away with the chest.
All right.
And then head to the
We're
house.
being somewhat intelligently stealthy, I would say, in
Right.
order to like lose tails and anything like that might be happening.
All right.
Because somebody that might be suspicious about somebody buying a lead line chest,
All right.
Well, the good thing is technically nobody knows that this house is our house. It's not registered under us. We haven't let anybody there. Nobody's found us there.
All right. So if you ever we'll say Ramus, whoever's leading can make a survival check on advantage.
Okay.
So it's wisdom based. Whoever would be like leading the way back.
It's probably Ramus. He's our scoutish guy.
All right, sweet. So yeah, you guys are like, dipping and dodging and ducking and diving and covering up your trails, and it looks like super convincing. So
I don't even know where we're going anymore.
yeah, everybody's lost except Ramos.
Look at
right
Joe wandering his house.
now. All right, so yeah, you guys make it to where you're going, which is
Joe's
Number 2.
family room.
Number 2.
Great room.
okay. So where are you guys going? Are you trying to go back to the?
We're going to our house in District 9.
Okay, so you go to your house in District 9. You guys show up into your house. When you open the door,
Oh shit!
like everything in the house is like completely like flipped and busted, and there's
Yeah.
like some blood laying around.
Well, shit.
Stuff.
Somebody knows that this might be our place.
So
Let's go to the old man's house then that we turned into a housekeeper. Or not housekeeper, innkeeper.
Innkeeper. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
all right, so you guys go there. That place is also turned up.
Jesus.
Let's see. People who are generally intelligent can make an investigate check.
I'm above average. Does that count?
Sure. Everybody can make an investigate check. So I'm sure everybody's looking around.
22.
I rolled less than my passive. That blows.
Okay, so Nashula, Lorcan, Durka, Ramas, you gonna roll investigator?
I have a -1 intelligence.
Okay.
I'm not going to roll investigate.
Okay. So everyone except Durka, you guys can pretty much find signs that you guys have been there already.
Oh, really?
So like you have I don't know what kind of signs you'd have. Like there was like a letter written down or not, I don't know, but you're able to find signs that you all have been there already.
And do I think these are authentic signs, or do I think these are, someone trying to frame us signs?
You would probably believe that they're authentic. Like
Shit.
So you're like thinking, if I was Eula, where would I hide my stuff? And then you like look in the spots and you like find like a small like knickknack that you would have hidden there.
Crap. And I'm really good at hiding things too.
Interesting. So presumably we were not just like dreaming, but also perhaps like under some sort of like suggestion like spell where we were made to come search our own premises for.
Oh, so I'm sorry. When I mean turned up, I meant like there are like signs of struggle. Like a fight happened in the previous house,
God.
and then a fight happened here.
Right.
So we were probably abducted, and our memory is rewritten a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sure our memories have been reset.
Well, I mean,
You might be able to talk to the locals and find out what happened.
or we could set them up to rat us out.
Yeah, I'd be happier just going to the cave or something like that.
Let's go check. I mean, if they found us in these places, then it's possible that they've already done the granary too.
Yeah,
So they probably have found the cave, especially since Norgold knows it's there. So let's
See if Norgold's even still alive,
let's check that, and let's check the gate out towards Garbash's tomb, and see if it's like if they're doing like checking people as they're leaving, or if they're just kind of letting people go in and out as normal.
Okay, so you guys are just going to go to the gate first. You see that they have like triple the guard, and they are like manually searching everything that goes in and out.
Do you have an invisibility ready, Corey?
yeah.
Could you maybe take the box and hold that and invisible and walk out to Garbash's tomb?
Perhaps, unless if they're really being serious, they probably have someone detecting magic too.
You also know that they can't detect magic with the box.
Well,
Oh, but
no,
if you're
but I would be
invisible,
magical.
if you're invisible,
Oh.
yes.
All right, the next next thing we could do is try to make contact with Granlot. And I mean, if we're able to make a deal with him and get this off of our hands, then it stops being an issue.
We really need to rest, though.
I know, but where are we going to do that?
The cave. I mean, we
Yeah,
haven't
I was
checked
gonna
the
say, let's
granary.
let's
Alright.
check the granary and check with Norgold and see if they've been there and looking in and see if the cave is safe.
Okay, so yeah, you guys show up to the granary. It doesn't look like fucked up or anything. Like you guys, scouted out smartly. You see Norgold through a window, still alive. Just doing normal stuff. Doesn't look fucked up or anything.
All right. Is there somebody who likes Norgold and gets along with him that can go talk to him? Because I generally want to like shoot him in the face. So
Yeah, I can. I'm generally pretty good at, people think I'm getting along with them.
All right, sweet. All right, so Eula comes in and Norgold sees Eula and he's like, "Eula, where have you been? I haven't seen you forever. Some really shady people came looking for you guys a couple, like 5 or 6 days ago.
Yeah.
I told them I hadn't seen you all in weeks.
Mm-hmm.
They looked around the place, but they didn't find you guys. So really, they didn't find nothing. There's nothing to find. You guys have really been gone for a couple weeks. So you okay? What do you all do? You need anything?
Well, we've been having to hide this whole time. There's definitely some folks out to get us, and we didn't know where might be safe. In fact, and this is serious right now. Eula is now looking around, thinking that they're probably watching this place. They might even be watching this to see if we come here.
So Eula, roll an intelligence check. This would probably be a passive. What's your passive intelligence?
12.
12. Okay, so I mean you're above average, but you would about them watching the place. You kind of you think that, but then you're like, oh, they got us. Why would they be watching the place if they got us already?
Oh yeah. So then just to make Norgold feel better, I say, but I guess if they were watching us, they would have probably already come and grabbed me when I walked in. So I guess not.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But I mean, you can see what sort of trouble we're in.
Yeah. Well, is it you say
Stay here
we?
again for just a couple days?
You say we, but is it just you?
No, I mean, the others are around too.
Yeah. Well, get them. Bring them in here. Yeah. That's fine.
I'll come back out and be like, they looked for us here, but they didn't find us, and I guess when they caught us, they probably stopped looking around. So
did they find the cave when they came there looking for us?
I'll have to
That's
ask
mainly
them.
what we need to know, because if they found the cave, then we don't want to risk staying here. But if they looked around and didn't find the cave, then the cave might be safe for tonight.
Right. So I'll ask Norgold. That cave that we found. Did they check that out too, or is that pretty well patched up?
No, it's pretty patched up. Ever since you guys got rid of the rat problem, I fixed up the whole.
We're gonna need to bust that hole open again.
We'll have it repaired afterwards. But yeah, if we could maybe lay low down in there for a couple days.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
You haven't had any more rats, have you?
No, you guys got the rat problem, fixed up pretty good.
I'm gonna give how much? I can't remember. How much did Norgold pay us for the job in the first place?
It was like silver.
Okay, I'm gonna give him like 2 gold.
He's like really grateful. He's like, thank you.
I'm gonna be like, we were never here. We understood.
He says, I mean, I always look out for you guys. I mean, even you didn't have to pay me. I'm always here to help you guys.
It's important that you feel like you are appreciated. So take this gold, and we were never here.
Yeah, of course. I'll go get us some food and some other stuff.
And that'll cover the repairs, because we're gonna have to tear through the floor to get down to that cave.
Okay.
I can fix the floor. That's not a big deal.
Oh, sweet.
Derrica, when Norgold leaves to go get this like food and stuff, I'm gonna be like, can you have the bird follow him?
Sure.
I don't trust him.
I pulled Bestie out. She hasn't been out in a while, so we cuddle for a second.
Okay, yeah. No, you fall under a girl. He like goes to the market.
I won't know until Bestie comes
Right,
back.
Yeah, but when you come back, Bestie tells you just went to the market and you didn't talk to anybody other than like the shopkeep.
Sweet.
All right.
So I actually have a crowbar, so I am totally gonna rip up the floor.
All right. Sweet. Yep. So you guys. Hold on.
After we're all inside, I spend a minute casting Mending on the floor, so it actually is closed behind us.
Nice.
Hey, Peridot's here. Kill that motherfucker.
Lurkon's about to die. Look at that shit.
Garbash is here too.
Oh, I know this place. This is how we used to get in and out of my my house.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah. Wait, you're not here, dude.
Wait, are the fucking plants here again?
I was kind of hoping I'd be here.
I thought we killed all those.
Apparently Nash isn't here.
Hold on. I gotta fix it up. I did not expect you guys to go to the rat cave. So.
Get rid of Garbash. He's not here.
It's not here.
Put Nash in here. We're gonna have to kill these plants again so they don't eat us in the night.
They only eat you if you're close.
No. So.
They moved after people.
Oh, really?
That's awesome that you guys remember it that way.
Hey.
All right, there you go.
So yeah, we should. Are
You're
we
like
gonna?
a druid? Make those plants not eat us.
Can you speak with plants yet? What level is that?
No. If I could, I didn't prepare it.
Okay.
So let's.
How dare you not prepare to speak with plants, Billy?
Okay. So some things that you guys notice.
My favorite pile of dirt is still here.
Your favorite pile of dirt is still there, but it is now way more black than it used to be. Is like remember there were a couple like black like shoots that were like coming from the ground up like against the walls. There's a whole lot more of them, and they're higher now.
Nice.
And Nash
This is
the
easier.
Nash the Druid is like, oh, these plants, they only really mess with you if you mess with them. So just don't try and pull them down.
Oh, sweet. So I'm gonna shoot one. Okay. I'm gonna go in this corner, and that's where I'm gonna conduct my business.
I think I remember holding
Nodberries.
Hey Nash, I know you think you know your business and all, but I held my arm out and the plant kind of slowly grabbed hold and then eventually like really grabbed hold and started, attacking me. And I was not messing with it. I was just letting it do its thing. So
Don't hold your arm out at it. I'm gonna take a nap in here.
Don't you have to go through the plants to get in there?
What's that?
Don't you have to go through the plants?
Gonna lightly brush them aside.
Oh shit, they're gonna attack you.
Nope, they don't attack.
I'm gonna
I'm
use
all
the,
in touch with nature, guys.
I'm gonna use the chest as a backrest.
The nature touched me. It didn't feel good.
Hey, Nash, you got
It's
some
all
heals?
natural.
Nash, you got some heals in you?
Oh yeah, you want some heals?
Oh, yeah.
So
Well, good. Okay.
the wand that we have for Find Familiar, did everybody that wanted to use that use it?
I have
No,
not.
I'd like to get it.
I thought you don't have your battle ready. I know Joe got one.
JJ,
No, I did not.
No, I did. I got.
is that hammer an
Somebody got a
attunement thing?
No, I did. I was the
Or
first
just
one to get one.
you spend an hour and you learn what it is?
Okay, Joe, you haven't got yours.
Correct.
Would you like to use it and get it?
Sure.
I really want to get this out of the way. It should have been gotten out of the way a long time ago. Is you need to get your familiar and I need to get mine so that we can put a cure spell into it so it could be ready for me to be able to cure bitches from afar.
All right, sounds good.
Okay. So, Martin, remind me to figure out my wand magic.
Okay. Well, you've got time because Joe still has to call his familiar and I'm going to call mine. So that's 2 short rests.
Okay. So, John, what was your question? Sorry.
Is this hammer an attunement thing, or is it?
Yes, it is an attunement thing.
Because not all magic items are attunable, is my understanding. But yeah.
Yep.
Like some you just know what they are, and you don't have to attune.
Yes, and it is attunable.
Okay. So there's a limit of like 3 or something.
Yes, you can have 3 items attuned to you at any given time.
Anyway, I'm gonna chill with this hammer when I'm doing my rest thing. 'Cause it says you get 6 hours. You only need 6 hours of sleep, and then you have 2 hours of chilling during your 8-hour thing. So one of those hours will be me chilling with the hammer to see what it is.
I think you can even do that while you're asleep. It just has to stay within reach of you.
No,
Yeah,
no, when you're attuning, you have to actually like study the item and like learn of its properties and things like that.
Okay.
The 8-hour system implies only 6 hours of sleep. Anyway,
So we're certain that these things aren't going to attack us if we brush past them, right?
That is what Nash the Druid believes.
Okay. Well, I'm going to believe him, and I'm going to go in this corner.
Okay.
Aha! You've all fallen for my ploy. Attack, my plant.
I knew it! Don't trust the greenie!
By that he means the plants. Trust me implicitly.
All right.
so yeah, for the first hour, I'm studying the hammer, also waiting for plants to attack people.
Oh, you guys crack me up. I got 4 whispers from.
You jerks!
Well, we know which one didn't whisper him.
All
If
right.
only the broadcaster could see all the whispers.
Lorcan, I assume we still have the head like in a sack or something, right?
Oh yeah, you don't give up something this cherry.
Oh, that's great.
Because it might be good to like hand over the head along with the stuff to if we're gonna give it to Grand Lot. It's
Yeah,
like-
that was my thought. Like, 'cause, I mean, as much as 300K would be awesome to get, and I think it's gonna be too much work to get it. So I think it's just better to just turn all this paperwork and everything over. But yeah, before we rest, that will be when I would share with you guys that what I got from Callie's room was this bag of 6,000 gold. I know it's exactly 6,000 because I'm that good. And there was this correspondence about selling the cube for 300,000. That's 7 days from now. And there's this coded ledger that I don't really care to try to decipher. So those of you that want to, here you go.
I can take a crack at that.
So yeah, that's what I would tell you. So if everybody wants to split, go ahead and split the gold into the 1,200 that each of us would have. I don't know if anybody wants to throw money towards Joe for the lead line box, but I'll throw 25 gold at you, Joe.
Sure. What was it? 6,000?
It was 6,000. So if each of us are taking a cut, that's going to be 1,200 for each of us.
People will kind of start to say something like, "Oh, you don't really have." Okay.
So basically 1175 if I kick in 25 gold.
Yes.
Then
All right. 3-minute break to get into beer.
Woo-hoo! So,
no heals from Billy, really?
no, just for you. Anybody else need heals?
No, I'm good.
I think you didn't do anything specifically though to me recently.
Me?
Okay.
I haven't
Yeah.
fucked you at all.
No, I'm pretty sure you did at some point. Like there was a fight that you like totally just ran or something.
I'm sure about that.
That was a different life.
Yeah.
I think
Right,
that
yeah,
was
yeah.
Frodo's life.
Let's do a heal. Let me roll you one.
Roll me 1, 2.
Here you go.
4. Yeah.
I'm sorry about the low quality of that heal. Let me make sure I'm doing it right. It could be 5.
Oh shit.
Yes. It's 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 5 HPs. You want some more?
Yeah. I'm at 14 and 35.
All
32.
right.
Sorry, 14 and 32.
Okay,
Ooh.
that's
There you go.
And so that averages it. There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
All
All right, I'm good. You.
Yeah, that's okay.
anybody else?
You look kind of like looks at you with a weird look. Nah. It's like,
Wow,
oh,
Leela.
so like, nah.
You don't want to get some of my extra dirty goblin dirt on you?
Man, it's not even proper dirt.
It's green.
This dirt over here, this is my stockpile of incredible dirt. Check out this pot.
Oh, yeah.
Did you watch? You may not have seen the chat, Billy. Did you ever hear why I stabbed you last time?
No.
It was basically the genie shape changed to look like you,
Oh, okay.
and I could tell that it was you, but nobody else did. So I like walk over, and it looks to everybody else like I'm just like stabbing you out of the blue.
Corey, what rituals do you have in your spell book?
I have detect magic. I have. Hold on, scrolling. I have find familiar. I have identify. I think that's it.
Can I use your spell book for an hour?
You can sit next to me and look at it.
Well, I need an hour to be able to scribe
I know.
something from your book into mine. So,
It's no offense to you, but my spell book isn't going to leave my presence for a very long time.
oh, that's fine. I'm not doing anything secret. I'm just gonna.
No, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, I'm just going to sit next to the spell book and you can look at it.
Okay. Are you gonna pay any particular attention to which spells I'm writing down? As I'm only gonna pick one, as I need to sleep. So
You can take any one you want or all of them. I don't care.
I'm eventually one only, but I've only got time for one.
I was serious about Durka being the open source magic advocate.
Oh, right. Hey, everybody, before we go to sleep, I just got a question. How badly do we want to know where Peridot went? I know this is really not the right time to be messing with that because we've got other things on our plate, but, how badly do we want to know?
Badly.
Not badly.
I don't care.
Pretty badly. I wouldn't say it's priority one right now, but it's high up there. It'd be my top 5 things to get done.
Oh, yeah, easily within top 5. It's probably top 2 for Durka.
Not sure if it's in top 2 for me, but it's definitely top 5.
I've been.
I don't really care, but if I get a chance to kill her, I'll totally go for it so I can prove myself.
Hey, no, you
Yeah.
should actually not be okay with her either, Goblin, because if it wasn't for her selling us out, the goblins may have gotten away with their plan.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
she caught her actions directly led to the death of all the goblins.
I'm just thinking about how much profit I'm making with you guys versus how much profit I made with the goblins.
Yeah,
This organization
Goblins
much
don't
nicer.
have a whole lot of loyalty. Yeah, definitely.
So I've been experimenting with, trying to figure out some magic things, and I might be on the right track of something. So we should just think about how badly we want to know, like, what we might be willing to, like, what secrets we might be willing to trade for that knowledge, if that's what it took. So just think about that.
What secrets you might be willing to trade for that knowledge?
Yeah. I've been working on, trying to like, my magical ability, like trying to like see if I can come up with my own little, spell of sorts. But it might require kind of trading a secret for another secret. So you should just maybe think about how much we'd be willing to give up for that to happen. Because I don't know what it would take, but just think about it.
I have a secret. I just farted.
I'm sitting next to you scribing from your book, and I'm like, that's not so much a secret.
It was to them. Do we get to know where she is now?
It's not a secret anymore since you told me.
Well, okay. Give me 30 minutes, and I'll have another secret ready for you.
I think I can guess what it is. It's not a very good secret.
Yeah, now it's not a
Oh,
secret
so it's
anymore. He knows
good?
what is coming.
Now there's all sorts of qualifiers on your magic. It has to be a good secret, something nobody knows.
Well, see, I don't know exactly, but you should just be thinking about if there's how much we're willing to pay as a price for that, for knowing where she is.
Can we pay the secret if you cast the spell?
Maybe.
All right.
I don't know exactly yet. I have to keep working on this.
Cool. And when you're done with this, you'll be writing it down so everybody else can know, right?
I don't really know so much about writing down spells.
Durka shakes her head at you. Such a waste.
I mean, I just kind of like, figure out how to like do them,
Oh gosh. Can I join the Durga school of magic elitism? Is that okay?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so
Not magic
Well,
elitism.
not unless you're willing to write everything down in a spell book.
Well, I'm a druid, so we kind of prepare things.
all right, so I think I caught up on the PMs.
I haven't gotten anything from you.
Ah, shit.
Nor have I.
What?
I sent you a second PM.
You bitch.
I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Oh my god. Yeah.
I sent you 2 just telling you what I was doing in my short rest. They don't necessarily even need a response, but
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I got
so-
an acknowledgement. That was the only thing that I got.
Yeah. So Martin, KK, to both of yours.
Okay.
Yep. KK, and then who else didn't receive a response? Durka. I thought
I got an acknowledgement, but that didn't actually answer my
I thought
what.
that- Maybe I misread what. I thought I.
Oh, maybe I didn't read your response completely. Sorry.
I'm also going to put the correspondence about the cube in the box with the cube, just because I don't want to hold on to it, and might as well just put it all together.
Jesus Christ, guys. You guys should just do this out loud and then try not to do out of character knowledge.
That's fine. If you want to tell me out loud, that's fine.
I mean, I'm probably going to have to have everybody.
Yeah, I imagine you're not going to be able to type that or not going to want to.
I just needed acknowledgement on mine, so I'm fine.
Because, like, there's a lot of stuff that happened. So for the record, Drax was going to be your guys's way into, like, the next area.
And we went, yeah.
He still could be.
So, Ramus, yeah.
JJ, is he not still could be?
I mean, I guess he could be. Yeah, he could be. Yeah.
Pretty
I
sure
wasn't
he doesn't like us very much.
Green plot at all, since it seemed like we're doing random shit.
I'm fairly certain he's going to like me just fine.
Yep, and hate everybody else. That could be bad.
He could be my contact.
Yeah, so Lorcan makes it to the next area.
I don't even know what the next area means.
So, well, I mean,
Opening up the actual plot of the campaign.
Yeah, so I kind of have it. I mean, kind of meta. There was kind of some stuff that was going to go down in like the first kind of area, like of Redwall, and I'm trying to like move you guys into kind of the like the military district and stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Even though like we didn't do a lot of the stuff I thought we were going to do in the previous one, but it was fun. There was some stuff that went down, but now I have to deal with some gory stuff. So talk amongst yourselves.
Let's say it still could have gone down that way. I still agree with whoever it was that said that JJ actively made the choice to make Drax be all aggressive, because he could have just been like, no. Somebody said that I could have the key. Give me the key, and I'd be like, wait. Who said I had to give you the key? And he'd be like, all of them. I'm like, oh, here's the key.
Well, right, but I mean that's like so when I have like NPCs, I like try to give them their personalities.
JD role plays the NPCs just like we role play our characters.
I know. I'm just saying that like we can't be blamed for railroading away from the way you wanted it to go, because you could have made it go that way.
Oh no, I actually like this more because now there's gonna be a really fun. Because there's like it'll be fun.
We robbed him, and then we made a fool of him, and then
And now he's gonna be in love with Lorcan, and
Oh my god, is he gonna be in love with Lorcan? He hasn't even fucked her yet.
Damn it, JJ! Spoilers.
who said that?
I did not say that. I just said he was gonna like me just fine.
Lorcan got some of his blood on a dagger. Eula saw it. Although I guess the rest of you wouldn't know about that yet.
So yeah, it's out of character knowledge.
Well, I mean, he still kind of hates everybody. The other guy hated everybody else too.
Oh, he's gonna like really hate you guys.
Not only are you near my babe, but you bitches.
He's gonna see you with the hammer and be like, "Motherfucker!"
All right, Corey,
Yep.
roll 4 D100s.
God.
That's damage you take.
Like,
not
independ-
together. Make
I was gonna say
individual
independent, or should he roll 4 D100?
rolls. Individual.
Corey, are you multi-classing into Wild Mage?
Oh, 4. Let's see how Eula would have done.
Sometimes low is good.
All right, okay, now I can scroll up. You're good. Roll on.
So you rolled right down the middle. At least Corey got 1 on the far side of the scale, so that could be really good or really bad.
Yeah, Corey didn't get anything above 50 though. So if it was like half of it was bad and half of it was good, it could have been all good or all bad.
Oh, no tables are like that.
They might be if JJ writes them.
No, there are definitely tables that are all good or tables that are all bad.
No, I was saying like the lower half being bad, the upper half being good, or something. Like
Oh, yeah, I don't know about that.
Usually random tables are fairly random.
So I haven't had a need to adjust my inventory in a while because I haven't picked up a lot of stuff, but I went ahead and added like my gold and my heart to it. And I realized I'm still like carrying the leather boots we looted like first session.
Don't forget
Oh,
the chewing
yeah.
tobacco on there.
Do what?
The chewing tobacco.
Oh yeah, I do have chewing tobacco.
That could come in handy.
You paid for it.
I'm actually going when we meet up with Drax next time. I'll be like, hey baby, I bought you a bag of tobacco. I know you like this brand so much,
My favorite kind. How did you know?
but we're just kindred spirits. My favorite kind too. We're soulmates.
Sorry, there's a lot of upkeep on the after this, but there's a lot of stuff that went down. So
Oh yeah. I still have more things I need to do with a short rest, but I've done all that I think I can do and still sleep.
So once we're
Alright.
done with long rest, Eula will be wearing a new cloak that used to be on that chick.
Oh shit. Well, would anybody be opposed to us taking a 1 more hour's worth of rest?
I thought we were doing a full rest to get everyone healed. Are we just doing an hour rest? I don't know.
No. We're doing a full rest, but I already did the 2 things I can do for my 2 hours and then sleep 6 hours. But I could use 1 more hour's worth of stuff to look through some things.
Corey, so when you click through that, I see that.
Really? Nice.
You would probably need to tell me whether it was important or not, sort of thing.
Trying to
Because
figure out if there's a place to put that.
just chilling out in a place where I can't see is not really my thing.
So I went ahead and updated the
Oh,
first
okay.
one, but not the second one.
Oh yeah, I can see here now. Hey Ramis, do you want to bet? You can like see through its eyes,
Hmm.
or actually, you're kind of seeing through its ears. But pretend I didn't say that. It's probably too complicated for you.
Yes, very confusing. That see with ears.
And if you use this wand, you could see through the bat's ears.
Sounds like magic.
Well, yeah, it is magic.
Yes, and it will take you an hour to attune to that to do it. Which happens to be exactly how much time I need to do a little research on my heart thingy.
Very well.
So yeah, I will go ahead and cast my Find Familiar. That costs me 10 gold, is that right?
Does anybody else have any opposition to us taking 1 more extra hour?
Nope.
Sweet.
I'm going to assume it does cost me 10 gold and subtract that off.
Oh man.
What? Oh man. Okay.
So how much did you do that previously? Oh, you doubled. Straight up.
I really want to know what's going on right now.
So you
Oh,
got,
you're gonna see this one. So when Durka wakes up after her long rest, she is a fatty.
She's a fatty.
What?
She is a fatty.
like
She
she,
has,
she got stung
she has
by a
roughly
bee,
doubled
like,
in weight.
bloating up like all over her body.
Oh, no, I saw this happen to somebody once. You have to like poke a hole in their throat, right? Here, hold still, Durka.
No.
Are you sure? It could
Yeah,
save-
no, I'm good so far.
Okay. Because you look fat.
I feel
Guys,
bad.
be sensitive. She's having a kid. I don't know what the gestational period is on a gnome, but I know it's short. Listen, I might be the father. No big deal. But
Oh, Durka, why?
Wow, that is the strangest effect.
I mean, Eula walks over. Really, just about anybody else. Really?
our half gnome, half goblin child.
What? So,
Fatty, it'll be a fatty child, clearly. A green fat child.
so this is funny. Here, I found a bug.
Okay.
So there's a detrimental property that does something bad. That oh, never mind. There it is. Found it.
Is this relevant to everyone or to Corey?
To Corey, but I was not going to reveal anything.
No, I just wanted to know whether I should be paying attention.
No, sorry, not pertinent to you.
Damn it. JJ, don't laugh like that.
Oh shit! Snaps.
So in case you guys haven't figured it out yet, Durka is totally using a new magic item.
All right. So, everyone, close your eyes for just a second, except for Corey.
I'm not
Okay.
even looking at the screen.
All right, Corey. So you see something like in that you see something like that,
Okay.
like swimming, like kind of like you see it inside the thing, like kind of like swimming around in it, like
Inside what thing?
the thing that you're doing
What?
the stuff
Oh,
to.
really?
Yeah, like it's like kind of like a shadow almost. All right, you can look, everyone.
Wait, so is it smaller than that picture?
Well,
Like it's-
clearly, it's like a shadow.
Right.
kind of
It's like inside though. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
Say that was incredibly hard not to peek.
JJ, you could just put that in a handout and make it only available on Durka's journal, and only she could see it.
Well, I didn't know that was
It
going
was-
to happen until literally just now.
Like right after he rolled the dice behind his screen. All right. That's kind of weird.
All right. So next PM.
No, Billy. We have not seen any more Tempest soldiers. Tempest soldiers.
You sure?
No more Tempest soldiers.
No, it's fine. This is just how I look now. Don't worry about it. Tough little Lego.
All right. So let's see. I think I'm caught up. Is anyone short on PMs? I don't think we're gonna get into fighting. So, Brahmas, I don't think that one will matter. in this session.
That's fine. So, mine. We're gonna go visit Grandlot now, right? Or Joe is.
Yep. I'm
Okay,
thinking
sorry.
we'll-
Yeah, I honestly wasn't listening for like the last 10 minutes. I was trying to figure some stuff out. So what's happening?
I think the next. Well, we're going to spend an extra hour down here
Yeah.
so that Lorcan can do something.
I'm just working with the heart, but after Jonathan's done with the wand, I would ask for it. Not that I'm going to use it today, but I'm the last person that needs to use Find Familiar before we can put.
I thought it has limited charges, so I wouldn't be able to use it right now.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
So I wouldn't actually even be able to use it yet because I just attuned it, so they went to 0.
It goes to 0 when you attune.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'll
I
have to
didn't realize
wait.
that.
I'll have to wait a day before I can use it, and then give it to.
Okay. No wonder it's taking so long.
Ramos is bored now. And nothing. He's poking Eula. She's having trouble with tuning.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know how everybody could do this like sneakily. I mean, I guess Nash is in a room draped over, and Eula has a room that's draped over, or Khan straight. So yeah, I guess everybody is pretty private right now. So everybody would be kind of secluded from. seeing
Ramos
what
can't
everyone was
see in the
doing.
dark. So
Ramos can't even see, so we didn't even have to hide from him.
You just got a cubby hole inside her private room.
she's like double secret.
all right. So is Eula gonna go look for Grandlot now?
Yes, not looking like herself.
Okay. And I'm gonna visit an armorer.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
I'm gonna go buy my dress, motherfuckers. I got money.
All right. So you are able to. Ramos is able to sell this stuff for 75% retail value.
Nice.
So because it's in good shape, so just apply that to that, and then subtract out that, and
Okay.
you can have that.
Thanks.
Okay. So you're like when Eula's wandering around, and you see you like just kind of like doing an investigate to try to find Grandlot, and you find him at like an intersection, like going like blowing a whistle and like telling this lane to stop and like
He's been demoted.
Oh my god.
like bringing them through.
Crap. So yeah, I'll just kind of like watch him for a little bit. Just standing over, like leaning against a wall or something. And
He's gonna be pissed.
I'll wait to get a response to my PM. Oh shit.
All right. Man, so many PMs you're just doing. All right. Like you guys should see this. It's awesome. All right. Hold on.
Corey, Billy, are either of you planning on going out to do anything?
Is everybody going out, or is it just a few people?
I know Brahmas and Eula have left.
I'm probably just gonna hang out.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna hang out too.
Okay. I think I'm gonna go for a walk, find my dress. And send JJ another PM.
Bitch.
All right. So send away.
Huh. Interesting. I don't know what to think about that. Damn it, JJ.
All right. So yeah, you just stand there, watching him do that and getting more and more of that. while doing what you said you were doing.
Right. I will try to stop doing what I said I was doing.
Wow, this is hilarious, you guys.
Yeah, you can freely stop doing that.
Okay. Does that like? Are there residuals of that, or does it like go away?
So when you stop doing what you were doing, the one effect noticeably slowly subsides.
Okay.
But it's experimenting with a new magic item.
Okay, I'm actually going to go back to the cave for a bit and explain that, I found Granlott. I didn't make contact with him. He's probably, looks like he's been demoted, but I just need a moment to meditate before I go back again. I gotta prepare myself.
You waste time.
Okay. Whoops.
Like-
So shit.
I came back to the cave. But I'm just like hanging out in the main room instead of in my private room for a minute.
Oh my god.
We're gonna do the roll again.
Hold on. I'm 4 PMs behind, so hold on.
Her face so secretive.
Yeah.
The campaign.
Do what?
So what happens when you roll or when you run an evil/chaotic campaign?
Not a minor evil or chaotic.
Yeah, I'm not trying to screw you guys. I just didn't want you guys to interfere with me tuning a magic item.
I'm not trying to screw you guys either, but I'm gonna like trust you.
So when Ramos comes back in the cave, he's in full plate.
Nice.
Nice.
When Lorcan comes back into the cave, she's in a shimmery blue-white dress. It looks just like the Elsa from Frozen.
Nice.
When Nash stayed in the cave, he looks exactly as he did when he stayed in the cave.
So what you're saying is you guys all got hotter and Durka doubled her body weight.
Yeah.
Mila has this nice cloak that's like, that chick was wearing, and it has some like spiky, weird things down at the bottom, which is
Yes.
definitely like very proud of.
So you're now subconscious about not only your looks but your weight.
Seems about right. Seems about right.
So how much do you
Durka's
weigh
pretty much
now?
like, yeah, this is how my life rolls.
How much do you weigh right now, Durka?
80 pounds,
And your house paw?
3'1".
You're not too terribly pudgy.
I mean, I went from being normal BMI to being overweight, like
Yeah.
obese.
obese. Yeah.
I'm a big lady.
Okay. So I think I'm caught up on PMs.
All right.
All right. So you guys are in the cave. You found Eula went and found Granlott, came back and told you all that. You think he's been demoted or whatever.
Not surprising. I mean, his raid failed and it's been 7 days, so we couldn't even get him the information to fix it.
So JJ, I shake it off, but did I feel that same sort of thing?
Yeah, but only like just a tiny bit.
Okay. And I'll say, okay, I'm ready. I'm going to go back out and see if Granlott might still be open to making a deal. If that's still what we want to do.
I mean, if he's open to it, that way we can get him back into power and not hating us.
Yeah.
And by us, I mean you, because you're his contact.
I did ask him how he feels about the idea of saying he caught the criminal, he has proof of the correspondence to sell it, and he has proof of the dead criminal because he resisted, and the item. Like, see how he would feel about having all three of those.
Sure.
Derek, I think you may have indulged in too much of what the Norgold brought back from the market. You might want to go out for a jog.
I don't know if that's going to help. I don't think that this is a natural weight gain.
You're just naturally big boned.
Well, yeah.
How did you believe after saying that?
How did you get that big? Like, are you having an allergic reaction to this cave?
I think I'm having an allergic reaction to magic.
Did you cast a lot of magic last night?
No, I have this new magic item, this ring that I found.
What? You found a ring?
Yeah,
Where did you find a ring?
in the basement at that place.
And you didn't tell us you found a ring?
Yeah, wait, you guys were there when I found it, weren't you?
Well, yeah, but
No, that might have been before you guys got down. I think it was between the time that I was down there alone and the time that you guys found me passed out. There wasn't a lot of time for me to tell you.
yeah, out of character, I know because I was looking around too. But I don't know that in character I would know that you actually found something. I think you were looking around.
I've forgotten both me and my character that you found a ring.
So, yeah, for out of character, you found a ring, and I found 2 chalices.
Oh yeah, that's right. It was you were down there searching with me.
One that was like crappy and like wooden, and one that was like ornate and.
Damn it! I was the one stacking shit while you guys were doing this.
Well, trust me, this ring is meant for me anyway. So.
Yeah. So tell us about this ring. What'd you find out?
Well, let's see. So in character, like.
Because the last ring that we got for you was pretty sweet.
For you, turned me into a fucking bird. No. So
Going to hurt
lady-
Bestie's feelings.
What?
Yeah. Bestie's doing the walk of shame right now since you just called him a fucking
Hey,
bird.
Bestie doesn't have feelings like that. Bestie's my bestie. It's bestie no matter what. That's the best part about her. That's why she's my bestie. She doesn't
But
have
she's
any
a fucking
choice.
bird.
Kind of
She
like
doesn't have
Whiskers
any
and Whiskers.
choice.
Kind of like Whiskers and Whiskers too. I hope I'm a mouse and a bat.
Nice. Right. It's much better to have friends that can't leave you. You know?
Right. Well, so tell us about this ring. Are we all going to get fat?
No. So I think that's a side effect of wearing the ring. But on the upside, it definitely makes me a better wizard. I
Like
have
how?
all sorts of new ideas.
Like, did you get new spells or like?
No, I just have like a much better grasp on my brain power.
He went from understanding special relativity to unifying relativity and quantum mechanics.
Yes.
Here's my question, though. Out of character. Did you drop in charisma? Is that why you're fat, or is it totally unrelated?
No, JJ literally just said I gained 40 pounds. It wasn't even double weight. I just gained 40 pounds, and that was double my weight.
All right, I'm just checking.
It was probably like all those D100s he rolled had like those effects on him, and one of them was that he had to get bloated.
Yes, I think that you are correct. Considering I rolled 4 D100s and got four effects.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess I don't think that would be secret, Ela, would it?
No, it wouldn't be secret. I'm going to go back out to find Granlot again.
Okay. So when you go back out to find Grandma, he's not out there directing traffic. He's in the bar, like looking, like really sad.
He's got the hanging his head thing like from Arrested Development.
Yeah, he's just like sitting there, just like drinking some booze.
So I'll order him a drink and say, "Hey, stranger, need to pick me up?"
He's like, "Holy fuck. Where have you assholes been? You guys fucked me like none other. What the fuck?"
We didn't fuck you. You screwed this up, and I was fighting for my life this entire week.
But we went in there. There was literally no one in there except some like fucking scrubs and no cube, nothing. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Apparently, he had a secret hideout, but we've taken care of that. So we've got his head and the stolen goods, and now also some correspondence with whoever he was trying to sell it to. for 300,000 gold.
So who was he trying to sell to?
I don't know. It was kind of coded.
Somebody named RCS.
Yeah, RCS mean anything to you?
Maybe.
There was also some sort of weird, like, insignia. I don't know. You said, actually, JD, you said something we may have only heard rumors of. So is there actually something for me to reference?
So you remember, so the correspondence, the person he was corresponding with had a code name, and his unit symbol kind of thing, like seal, had like some like cloak and daggers kind of stuff, and had like RCS initials.
Okay. Yeah, so Steel had RCS on it. Cloak and daggers, that sort of thing, using a code name, but there was information there.
Okay.
So if you want your position back, you can, I don't know how you'll have to figure out how you came across him, or if you picked up on some clue or something you were still trying to track down, but he was resisting arrest, and you ended up having to cut his head off because we've got the head, we've got the item, and we've got evidence of who he was trying to sell it to, which is more than we were talking about in the first place.
Okay. Yeah, no, that definitely makes sense. I mean, I've been on traffic duty for the last 7 days, so you kind of fucked me, but so
And I've been trying not to die for the last 7 days.
right. So JJ knows this is not reasonable comparison, but
Yeah.
He's like, so if you literally have what you say you have, we are in the money. Fuck a promotion, man. We can retire on that.
That's kind of what I was hoping for, because, I want to help you out, but you got to understand, some of the other folks, they saw that 300,000 number, and they started thinking that maybe we could just sell directly to them. And I told them that we had to come talk to you first, because we had a deal with you. So we've got to figure something out to make them happy.
Well, I say we fucking sell this thing. 300,000? You kidding me?
So the problem is we don't know anything about this RCS. You think you might know how to get in touch with them?
So he looks around. He takes you over there. He's like, so RCS is Redwall's clandestine services. So if they're
So wait,
saying
we stole something from Redwall that we're gonna sell back to Redwall.
So if they're saying that they might buy it, either we're actually going to get 300,000 gold, or no one's ever going to see us again. But 300,000 gold for me, fucking worth it. I mean, I make that's like more money than I'll ever see in my life. You understand?
Well, yeah, but I mean, keep in mind we're splitting this 7 ways.
Okay.
7. Did you add an extra share for yourself?
That was intentional.
Broadcaster has to get his share.
Okay. Yeah, but still, that's a lot of money, man. I mean,
Yeah.
I say, fuck it, let's try and sell this thing.
I mean, it's worth a lot of money if it works, but if they never guess again, then it's kind of not worth it. You know what I mean? We got to be sure this is going to happen.
All right, well, you guys tell me what you want to do. This will definitely get me a promotion or 2. Super sweet. And I can help you guys out a lot, or we can make fucking bank. So go talk to your friends and let me know what you want to do.
All right, I'll see what they say. So I come back. I pretty much tell you guys, that Grandlot's first reaction was, fuck the promotion. Let's just take the money and run.
Yeah, I like this guy.
And he could help us get in touch with who this RCS dude is, because we don't really know how to even start that contact. But he's also willing to take it and do the promotion if that's what we'd rather do. So, are we willing to take the risk of trying to sell back to a different branch of Redwall government, or do we feel like that's probably a bad idea and they're just going to kill us?
Yeah, let's
Also,
just,
risk of Grandlot taking it and trying to sell it himself.
yeah,
and
let's
getting
just
killed.
turn it in, man.
Just
turn it
pointing
in.
that out.
Yeah, like give it to Grandlot and let. I mean, John brings up a good point too. That's a smaller risk, I think, than selling it back to the government. But giving it to Grandlot and having him go and turn it in and be like, "Hey, on my own time, I continue to investigate this, and look, I caught the guy. Here's his head. Here's his correspondence, and here's the item back."
Well, but the correspondence might be a bad idea now. If he implicates part of the Redwall government,
Well, that's up to him to decide whether he wants to use it. We can give it to him. Because I mean, if he implicates the Redwall government, that's on his head, not ours.
sure.
So give him the stuff and let him do with it what he wants. But with the understanding that we expect that he's going to get not only his position back, but a promotion, and that he's going to owe us pretty good.
All right, I can try to push it that way. We'll have to see what he says, because he seemed pretty excited about that money, and we've got a relationship, but I wouldn't necessarily say I trust him. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know, man.
Trust no one.
The fact that you've told us that we'd be selling it back to the government now, I mean, that makes me feel like it's a setup. But on the other hand, if if the government was trying to set us up, they probably wouldn't try to actually buy the item as a branch of the government. So,
I mean, if there's no way that they're going. If you pretend you evil bastards were in charge of this city, and you had this opportunity, wouldn't you just wait for this cube to show up and then kill the people that had it?
Pretty much.
that's what I'm saying. But
Yeah.
I also wouldn't send correspondence saying, hey, I want to set up this meet as part of the government. I would be like, yes, I'm Jim
Why?
Bob.
Who cares? You're gonna kill them all anyway.
But that makes it more suspicious. But if you're just like, yeah, I'm Jim Bob from District 1 and I have a lot of money.
Maybe. Oh, maybe the dude didn't know it was the government.
I don't know.
Okay, so how about this?
We can let Grandlot take all the risk of selling it.
And all the profit, clearly.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. I don't know if we give this to Grandlot. And we want him to take the promotion. What's to actually make sure that he does that instead of just trying to sell it and either disappearing or
We
Someone-
escort him to the
yeah.
guard station that he would turn it in at.
No way. That's not how it's gonna go down.
If he doesn't have the letter, he can't take the other option.
that's true, probably.
Also, beware that we are kind of in a situation now where we have to either kill him or work with him, because the alternative of us deciding to do anything else is going to be him just turning us in and getting a promotion.
Let's do a little work on this coded ledger in case there's any information in there that might also help.
I mean, we can try. We've got there's the coded ledger. There's also the ledger that I found in the basement, which had some code names in it. And I also got some documents off that chick that are coded. We've got a lot of coded things to try to figure out.
Yeah, but the coded ledger came specifically from the same place that the correspondence and Crowley was. So if there's anything that we have that might actually point in the right direction, it's probably his specific ledger of where he is. I assume this coded ledger is probably going to be documents of like who owes him money and where his contacts are and things like that. So it's valuable information anyway, but I think it could also have something more about RCS, like if he's done work with them before, things like that.
I was assuming that it would just have like, I mean, some of what you said, but also like locations where he might be storing some things, stuff like that.
Sure, I'm sure there's a lot more to it, but the important part is whether or not he's had any dealings with RCS before, or if there's anything about the cube itself in this ledger. Any additional information we can get that would go towards this decision would be good to have.
All right, so it's a little after 11. So
Let's take a quick look at cracking the ledger, and JJ, you can just tell us if that's going to happen quickly or not. I mean, we can make rolls, but
okay, no, you'll be able to crack the ledger. It's kind of in the like thieves can't kind of wheelhouse. The ledger is a lot of it's less financial, so it's not really a ledger. It's more of like kind of like a connections list. A lot of stuff that some stand out. So you notice that the Drax is the Thieves Guild leader for the military district, and you know that the connection that is in the code name in the correspondence also says like RCS, so like nothing really new, but it's in the ledger as a connection. And
Like, does that imply he's done work with them before?
and it tells probably, and it also you can tell that like it has like a little note saying like to send a message to drop letter at this location, and it's like like a sneaky kind of like little place that can send information to. But the rest of it, there's like a whole bunch of stuff that right now doesn't really mean anything to you. A lot of code names and random stuff.
okay. So Grandlot probably does not have a way to contact RCS directly. As long as we keep that hidden, that's in our favor. If we want to tell him to take the promotion and do like Ramos said, not give him the letter or give him anything to contact RCS until after he's promoted, that could work. That would make it harder for him to go behind our back and sell it.
I think we should go that route just because it's less risky.
Or we could kill Grandlot, bury the chest with the item in it, and think about this later when we might have a better advantageous use for it.
Grandlot is also involved with our successful trade of goods from the Pirate Bay.
Mm-hmm.
But if you guys sell for 300K, you don't even need that business.
I think that's pretty. I'm pretty much. I don't think that's. I don't think any of us are really pushing for that to be the priority.
The problem is 300K is not guaranteed. That 300K is like 300K or death.
Right. That's like I could go buy a lottery ticket too, and I'd probably have the same chance of getting the 300K.
All right. So it is after 11.
Yeah. So yeah, just try to make it. Let's make a consensus before we go. Money, promotion.
It sounds like the leaning is toward promotion.
Yep.
Nobody wants to kill
Just
him.
make a vote, for yourself. So
Promotion.
promotions is Ramos.
I vote kill.
All right, so promotion.
That's a third route. Okay, whatever.
Money
I
vote.
get promotion. Was it
Promotion.
I'm the only money vote. Fine.
All right. Okay. All right. So yeah. So next week we will deal with the promotion and handing over of the cubage.
Nobody's even going to compliment